Parade Commander Nihal Singh Sidhu, the head boy of the school, is taking his place to command the parade for form-up on the parade ground. Marcus call will be blown by buglers Jayant Sharma and Utkarsh Verma of Shivalik House. The sound of the bugles indicates that the parade is ready.
Parade! 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 आगे बढ़ेगा पायमल! Parade! Bicep! Gun! Gun! Parade! आगे बढ़ेगा dynamite! Parade! Bajushas!
Right marker Udaygar Singh Man of Shivalik House is taking the alignment of the parade.
Parade! Madhya line! Hilo! Mat!
Arjun Singh Baveja of Shivalik House is marching towards the Nishan Toli to uncover the Nishan.
The Lawrence School Senate, formerly known as the Lawrence Royal Military School, was the first school ever, not including schools in the United Kingdom, to have been awarded the King's Colours as far back as 1853. New colours, the King and the school colours, were presented to the school in 1922 by His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, who later became His Royal Highness, King George VI. These flags were trooped for the last time in 1957 at the laying of Colours Parade and laid to the rest in chapel. The previous school flag was presented by His Excellency, the Most Honourable, the Marquess of Linlithgow, Viceroy and Governor General of India at a presentation ceremony on 14 September 1940 and forms a link with generations of old Senagans. This flag had been trooped on the occasion of Founders every year. It was trooped for the last time on 4th October 2005. Now we have in front of us the Nishan Toli with Param Raj Jot Singh Ahuja, House Prefect of Nilgiri House, holding the Nishan, guarded by Shiv Aditya Singh Rathod, House Prefect of Nilgiri House, and Shakti Singh Rathod of Vindhya House. The fourth troop, which is the youngest among all, is made up of class 10 boys, being commanded by Priyanshu Sharma, School Prefect of Vindhya House. The third troop, consisting of class 11 boys, being commanded by Pushan Soni, House Captain of Shivalik House. The second troop is being commanded by the school head girl, Pavya Singh.
The school band is under the command of band leader Iman Singh Bhullar, School Prefect of Shivalik House.
Morning, sir. Good morning. How are you?
Parade! Start!
May I request everyone to stand for the reed-laying ceremony. Buglers will now blow the last post.
Parade! Treasure salute! Selamlar şast! Parade! Batu şast!
Hey! आगे बढ़ेगा बाएं मत
जय श्रीमान 10 अपॉइंटमेंट 74 कैडेट और स्कूल बैंड परेड पर परेड आपके निरीक्षित के लिए हाजिर है श्रीमान जय श्रीमान निशान रख सत्तर खड़ा रहे बाकी परेड वैश्रम
The pilots are leading forward to escort the headmaster for the parade inspection. Saman Guard Dhun will be played by the school band.
जय श्रीमान प्रोग्राम में शस्त्र शांतले बाजू शस्त्र
It's time for the band to display its expertise. While playing late rock and slow march tunes, the band will play Shawnee River Hymn and Quick March.
ऐसे तेज चल शक्ल मध्य से तेज चल One! America, Dynamite! Jean-Luc Chantal! Sight! Not to sight! Jean-Luc Chantal! Jamais! Test!
Parade! Saavdhan!
Jean-Luc Chantal! Salame! Shot!
The Nishan Toni comprises the Nishan officer and two Nishan Rakshas who proudly bear the colors, which is the highest honor that a unit can aspire for. The Nishan signifies the acknowledgement of school's contribution towards the nation. The Nishan Toni reminds the general public that honor and dignity are important themes and to stand to attention when the Nishan Toni marches past. All uniformed personnel rise reverentially and salute the Nishan Toni. The school colors will be paraded by the new Nishan officer, Manik Ahluwalia, House Prefect of Shivalik House.
रक्षक दल सामने देख निशान रक्षक दल सलामी शस्त्र
Parade! Batusas! Parade! Batusas! Parade! आगे बढ़ेगा डायनेमो चटले डायने जो बदल के बन डायनेमो
Now, the parade, moving in Dheere Chal on Repeat Route Slow March Zone.
इस कदम के वास्ते से मंच से गुजरेगा निशान निशान रक्षक दल आगे
निशान रक्षक दल मंच से धीरे चल
आगे बढ़ेगा बंदे पर
फिर की दाहिने जा पकड़ पर दाहिने पर
जय श्रीमान परेड समाप्त है परेड को ले जाने की अनुमति चाहता हूँ श्रीमान।
Excellent parade. Carry on.
जय श्रीमान।
After the grand ceremony of the trooping of the school flag, the parade will retreat on quick march dhun, followed by the command of Parade Commander Nihal Singh Sidhu.
Parade! Bakasas! Parade! आगे बढ़ेगा दंडे मोड़। चार खुले! दाहिने जो बदल के पास दाहिने बस। टेंशन! Parade! Master Station!
Symbolic House led by Mohina Roy. Lastly, we have Winter House led by Akshay Prakash.
Band by station! Sergeant!
Well done, Karam. Excellent, excellent. Parade was excellent and carried the flag very well. And wonderful parade. Keep it up. It's the best parade I've seen. Well done. How you played? All well. I think the parade was excellent and you did really well. So keep it. And all the others also that went. Well done, head girl. How are you today? Hope you're well. You're very well commanded and the parade was excellent. And I think your troop was wonderful. Keep it good. Well done. Steady command very well. Please congratulate.
10 के 10 आ गए ये भी आया है
very well done, and commanded the squad very well. Also, just congratulate everyone for their enthusiasm. Very well done. I think you worked very hard, and you were perfect in your duties. So keep that up, and wish you all the best. Very well done, and I'm very happy with the way you stood your ground. You did your duty well. Keep it up. Very well done. The band was fabulous, and I really liked the enthusiasm you all had, and especially the never given attitude. So very well commanded. So give everyone my best wishes to the band. Well done. Very well done, and you took the color very well, and I think it's very significant because right from the first till the last we look after the color. So very well done. God bless. Keep it up.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to our 174th Founders Day. On behalf of the Lawrence School Sanaa Society, the Board of Governors, staff and students, I extend a warm welcome to all our distinguished community, parents and old Sanarians. Especially the batches of 1956, 1961, 1971 and 1996 who are celebrating their sapphire, diamond, golden and silver jubilees respectively this year. It is a matter of great pride and honor that Sanaa has entered its 175th year, and we shall celebrate our Dodrans bicentennial founders on the 2nd October 2022. I'm pleased to share the school report for the year 2020-21. Ladies and gentlemen, in this year's Class 12 CBSE results, the batch average was 90.82%, up 1.30% from 2020. Avanti Agarwal and Isha Malhotra topped the commerce stream with 98%. Ananya Kohli topped the humanities stream with 98.25%, and Sirat Sandhu topped the science stream as well as the school by scoring 98.50%. In a batch of 73 students, 18 students scored 95% or above, 31 students scored 90% or above, and 21 students scored between 80 to 89%. Well done, Sanaa. In the Class 10 CBSE results, the batch average was 86.45, up 4.30% from 2020. Vyom Dhawan secured the first position with 97.6%. Kirti Jindal secured the second position with 97.2%. And Navya Garg secured the third position with 96% marks. Out of 106 students in the batch, 38 students scored 90% or above, and 53 students scored between 80 to 89%. 4 students scored a perfect 100 in mathematics in Class 10. Vyom Dhawan, Kirti Jindal, Nandini Jain, and Manya Gupta. Well done. Our academic programs were bolstered by the facilitated virtual learning program, by which the school reached out to every student so that their academic progress was ensured. It is with great pleasure that I share that our senior students returned physically to the school in March. With their smiling faces and joyful presence, once again, the school came alive. The school has been working in a very strategic manner for the careers of our students after they leave the school. This year, the school enabled our students to avail a multitude of opportunities to attend virtual career fairs, including Univisit Virtual Career Fair, Global Reach UK Virtual Fair, the Australia Education Fair, CIE Consortium Career Fair, webinar on the Spot Scholarships and Free Admission Assessment, webinar on Post-COVID Career Trends, NEP Career Eligibilities, and more. Skill building sessions for grade 12 medical stream for students who were interested in pursuing a career in medicine. Webinars by Upgrad, a career transformation and higher education company, conducting workshops on academic writing and networking and profile building abroad. The Univ Assist webinar to meet and interact with 40 plus universities live. A virtual university fair of around 40 participating universities from 8 countries: Canada, Germany, Hong Kong, Ireland, Spain, Switzerland, the UK, and the US. Virtual career guidance counseling sessions for higher education in Ireland. A webinar by Monash University. Webinar to study mass communication in the UK and get a specialized degree in the field from one of the world's top ranked and globally acclaimed UK universities. A Webby fair with 60 global universities from 9 different countries, including Cambridge, American University, Waterloo, PolyU, Trinity Dublin, NSCU, Columbia, ASU, and many more. Webinar by experts of the University of Toronto. Webinar on Australia undergraduation. Higher education virtual fair by universities from Canada, Italy, Ireland, Hong Kong, the Netherlands, Singapore, the UK, and the US. In addition to this, many online courses were availed by our staff. The entire teaching faculty availed a continuous professional development of 3 days in February, comprising national education policy, experiential learning, competency-based education, sports and art integration. All school staff, including the teaching staff, availed some 700 continuing professional development courses. Our entire teaching faculty availed online courses. This included a continuous professional development of 3 days in February, comprising national education policy, experiential learning, competency-based education, sports and art integration. All school staff, including the teaching staff, availed some 750 continuing professional development courses, including those offered by the Diksha and the Nishta portals. For our students, we conducted Imagine and Inspire events, including those with Dr. Neeti Pal. She spoke about the importance of being an entrepreneur while being a doctor. Imagine and Inspire with Mr. Parikshit Sani, who spoke about a career in acting as well as writing. Imagine and Inspire with Mr. Varun Sharma. Imagine and Inspire the contribution of Indian soldiers in World War I with His Excellency Navtej S. Sarna. Miss Mrinalini Watson also spoke about research, higher education, and writing. Mr. Iqbal Rizvi spoke about acting, direction, as well as a career in films. Our own dear Justice Rajiv Bhalla spoke about the rule of law. Major General KVS Lalhotra spoke about the importance of the forces, character, and nation building. The school had a wonderful collaboration with the UN ODC. This is called the Lockdown Learners and has gone from strength to strength. Our students have shown great interest and participated very happily in this series. They have been sensitized on different aspects of the Sustainable Development Goals, global citizenship, peace, and crime prevention through focused sessions with the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. Our students have also engaged proactively, using their skills and talents, and helped advocate and create an impact through different initiatives, which have also been showcased prominently on different UN ODC platforms, forums, and publicity material. In continuation of the excellent work done to help the larger community around Sanaa over the last year, our students have been re-engaged with the UN and other official bodies through the second wave to generate strong and effective responses to the crisis. This has provided peer-led mental health support and strengthened unity and peace in line with the SDGs. I'm very happy to share that the students of Sanaa are an integral part of a global framework to strengthen education for peace, justice, and global citizenship in line with key components of the new Education Policy 2020. The UN ODC recognizes the Lawrence School Sanaa as a key partner. I'm very happy to share that in the last year, the school was awarded the second place in the high tables of the Education World Indian Schools Ranking 2020-21, National League of Co-Educational Boarding Schools. We've just received a little message that in the Times Education Ranking, our school has moved up one place. Well done, Sanaa. Sports. Udayveer Singh Toor, a student of class 12 from Nilgiri House, participated in the 26th HP State Shooting Championship held at Nahan and won 3 gold and 1 bronze medals. Gurfateh Singh Sandhu of Nilgiri House won a gold medal in the Punjab State Shotgun Shooting Championship in the event of clay pigeon skeet shooting. Well done. Gurfateh Singh Sandhu won a silver medal in skeet shooting in the junior men's category in the 40th North Zone Shooting Championships held at Jaipur. Our sports department organized an online 21 days yoga anushtan for the students, their family members, and staff of the Lawrence School Sanaa. We celebrated International Yoga Day in full glory on the 21st June 2021. The sports department organized an online 21-day fitness and sports activity challenge event from 13 July to 2nd August in swimming, life-saving skills, martial arts, gymnastics, basketball, swimming, dry training, and soccer. Sports department organized a physical Hodson's run and CBSE's whole school's approach to fitness awareness run on the 14th and 15th of April 21. I'm happy to say that all students of class 12 present on the campus and staff wards participated in this. The Sanaa staff also participated in a run on the eve of Hodson's. Karmanya Harjai of Nilgiri House got the Best NCC Cadet Award at the Himachal Pradesh Group Headquarter level for 2020-21. He has been awarded with a merit certificate and a cash prize of Rs 4,500. A very special mention is made of the IT department for the sterling service carried out by our dear colleagues. It was the IT department that enabled the entire teaching and the pastoral care faculty to reach out to every single student in spite of the pandemic. I'm very happy to share that the capacity, capability, as well as the facilities of the IT department were upgraded over the last year. Additional Office 365 licenses, MS Teams licenses were purchased to run our online education initiative smoothly. Access points have been installed for Wi-Fi in every student's living space, including holding house, PD, and common areas. An internet lease line from BSNL has been upgraded from 80 Mbps to 150 Mbps to serve our community. A centralized control room has been set up at the main gate for 96 CCTV cameras, which includes Samsung LED screens, Dell servers, and NVR for storage. It is our IT department that has facilitated and managed webinars, virtual meetings, school calendared events, MUNs, Hindi and English debates, maths, science, and computer quizzes, a virtual 15th August celebration, and this wonderful virtual founder celebration that we are experiencing is all thanks to our IT department. Thank you, well done. It was the IT department that were designing the graphics, video editing for our social media and school website and uploading them well in time. Dear parents, students, and old Snarians, please do visit our social media sites and engage with the excellent work happening in the school. The English department provided the students with a plethora of opportunities to showcase their talent in public speaking, critical thinking, debating, quizzing, and creative writing. Our students participated in the following: virtual inter-school debates, the India Today Cup organized by Vasant Valley School, the Rajmata Gayatri Devi Memorial Debate organized by MGD Jaipur, Silver Jubilee Commemorative Young Thinkers Conclave 2021 organized by Mayo Girls School, Ajmer, the 47th All India Platinum Jubilee Memorial Inter-School English Debate organized by the Scindia School, Walia, Lumiere Inter-School English Debate organized by Weinberg Allen, Missouri, the International Schools Debate Competition organized by the Rotary Club, Acropolis 2020, a Knowledge Conclave organized by Mount Litera C School, in which Adil Sharda was adjudged as the best speaker in the Turncoat round, the TEDx event organized by Ma Anandmai Memorial, Raiwala. Early this year, a virtual Asia-level debate was organized in collaboration with Alliance University and iEducationalize, the former being the host. Our very own Simar Singh Gabadia was adjudged as the best speaker in round 2. It is worth a mention that he was the only Indian student who made it to the final round. Abhiraj Bhatia was given a special mention for his incredible performance in World Wars 2.0 inter-school debate hosted by Notion Negotiations. Team Sana was runners-up and Kakashan Sehgal was adjudged as the best speaker. Well done. Iknoor Kaur secured the first position and Gayatri Sood secured a consolation prize in an inter-school English declamation competition, Talking Titans, under the banner of Solan Sahodaya. A 6-day-long online workshop on developing English debating skills for interested students was organized from 2nd March to 6th March by the DIAS group. A puppetry workshop was conducted by Dadi Padamji of Ishara Theatre Trust, and a calligraphy workshop was organized for our prep school children. Sana students participated in numerous essay writing competitions such as the Queen's Commonwealth Essay Writing Competition, South Korea, my favorite holiday destination, and Gandagi Mukt Bharat, a future without plastic waste through sustainability. Essay entries were also taken part in by our students. If I Were Gandhi essay writing competition is an annual feature for lower 6 and upper 6. To commemorate the birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, an essay writing competition was conducted for all classes on 31st October last year as per the CBSE guidelines. The UNESCO commemoration of International Day Against Violence and Bullying was observed in the school on 5th November 2020 as per directions from CBSE. Our students delivered speeches, read out brochures, and watched the presentations during classes. The Faculty of English conducted the first ever Sana Virtual Lit Fest in November 2020. The Faculty of English conducted the first ever Sana Virtual Lit Fest in November 2020. The school enactment team comprising Isha Malhotra, Adil Sharda, Ranvesh Dhawan, and Arushi Thakur won the second prize. Shania Malhotra and Veer Devgan won the first and third prize, respectively, in storytelling. Ravinandani Singh Chauhan and Arushi Bhatia won the Excellence Award in Poetry Composition and Recitation in the Inter-School Virtual IPSC Lit Fest organized by Rajmata Krishna Kumari School, Jodhpur. Our students also participated in an inter-school virtual art festival held by Vidya Devi Jindal School, Hisar, and the literary conclave held by Mayo Girls School, Ajmer. Over the year, regular English Debating Society and Literary Club meetings were conducted. Inter-school debates and declamation contests are a regular feature of the school calendar. As a part of the English faculty activities, public speaking was conducted for lower 4 to upper 6 students, leading to the selection of the best house for the Catherine Longman Prize. International Reading Day and Reading Month were observed. Intersection English storytelling, extempore, poetry recitation, and spelling bee competitions for lower 3 to upper 4 were held. On the occasion of Teachers' Day, Creative Fund hosted an online poem writing competition wherein our junior students took part. The 26th National Reading Day and National Reading Month were observed to encourage students to read. Online reading sessions were organized. Just a minute speaking round was conducted for lower 5 students. The 4th and 5th issues of the student-led digital school newsletter, The Red Roof Awesome, were released. The school yearbook, The Scenarian 2020 Resurgence, has been compiled and released. The science department conducted Senior Indus School Science, Mathematics and Computer quiz in November. 12 students participated in the final Science, Mathematics and Computer quiz. Nilgiri House was the winner. The science department conducted Junior Inter-House Science, Maths and Computer quiz in March 2021. 12 students participated in the final Science, Maths and Computer quiz. Himalaya House was the winner. About 90 students participated in an online cyber workshop. Moonland rover space simulations. 6 students participated in the science competition Alpha 21 organized by the Doon School, Dehradun. 7 students participated in a virtual science festival at Vasant Valley School. Advik Basu of class 8 got the 3rd prize in the event, Mystery Trail. 2 students participated in a NASA sponsored program, Sally Ride, EarthCam. A science aptitude test for class 5 and 6 was conducted. 50 students from class 5 and class 6 attempted the online test. A science aptitude test for classes 7, 8 and 10 was conducted. About 70 students participated. The humanities faculty has had an action-packed academic year. Students participated in 6 MUN conferences and organized the 4th edition of SNA MUN 21 successfully. Many students won laurels for the school in the MUN conferences. Our students took part in the King's Academy Jordan MUN conference. Veer Devgan won Best Delegate. Manik Aluwalia was second runners-up. In the Delhi College Indore MUN conference, our delegates brought laurels to the school. Diya Atal, as Times of India in Tashkent Committee, won Best Reporter. Aditya Das won High Commendation. Veer Devgan won a special mention and a high commendation in the UNSC. In the MR Seth Jaipuria School MUN conference, Parth Bansal, as the delegate of India, got a special mention. In the Strawberry Fields High School MUN, Diya Atal won a special mention. In the Doon School MUN conference, Veer Devgan and Manya Bansal, as a double delegation, won the most outstanding delegates in international press as Agency France Press. In the BVC MUN conference, Veer Devgan won a special mention. Aditya Das won honorable mention. Manya Bansal won a verbal mention. A highlight of the last year was the SNA MUN 21 conference. This was held from 16 to 18th August. It was attended by some 38 schools and a total of 400 plus delegates, including those from overseas. 14 delegates represented Sanaa in the various committees. All the delegates participated avidly in their committees and left long-standing impressions on the community. This year, the SNA MUN was held in collaboration with the UNODC, and we had Mr. Samarth Pathak, Communications Officer and Focal Point, Education for Justice Initiative, from the Regional Office for South Asia, UNODC, as a keynote speaker. Lieutenant General Kamal Dawar was the chief guest for the opening ceremony. SNA MUN also took part in the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees Challenge. For the closing ceremony, Major General Kulpreet Singh, President, OS Society, and Chairman SMC, was our guest of honor. Honorable Shri Om Birla Ji, Speaker of the Lok Sabha, was the chief guest. 8 delegates brought laurels to the school by winning in their respective committees. Daksh Grewal won verbal mention. Parth Bansal won special mention. Adidev Samyal won a verbal mention. Arnav Bansal won a special mention. Aditya Das won the best delegate. Sarthak Agarwal won a special mention. Manya Bansal won a special mention. Diya Atal won the best delegate. She also won the Secretary General's Best Delegate Award in the conference. Overall, the SNA MUN team won the Best Delegation Award, but being the host school, the award was conferred to the modern school. The art students participated in 7 online competitions, including the Round Square online collaborative project. celebration of folk art around the world. Lakira, an online painting competition organized under the banner of Solan Sahodaya. Future Generation by Ayan Gautam of class 6 won him the first position. Our students took part in the painting competition for World Wetland Day, conducted by Deputy Director, Elementary Education Solan and Himachal Pradesh Council for Science, Technology and Environment. Devanshi Mitruka, class 10, qualified for the state level in the senior category and was felicitated with a certificate. In Let's Create Art, a painting competition for Mother's Day, organized by Fulkari, Women of Amritsar, Shania Khulla of Upper 5B secured the first position. Many in-house art activities were organized as well, so as to encourage our students to explore their creative side, such as the art competition to celebrate Rashtriya Ekta Divas. On the occasion of Diwali, entries were invited for the Rangoli making competition. This was open to all the students with a family member from home. The online painting competition for PD was held on 16th March 21. An interactive MUN workshop was organized to hone the skills of our students. 3 eminent resource persons were contacted to conduct painting, sculpture, and fashion designing workshops, all of which proved to be very interactive and exposed the students to the latest in the field of fine arts. The psychology students benefited by participating in a webinar entitled Study and Exam Skills in the Digital Era. As we know, the year 2020 was highly challenging for our students, teachers, and parents. To help students and families cope with the demands of online learning, lockdowns, and the pandemic, many workshops were conducted by our own counseling department on mental health, coping with stress, and dealing with anxiety. Fascinating paintings of flowers and brushing up your art skills were 2 art workshops conducted by Miss Anjum Siddiqui, OS, batch of 1987. She took the students on a virtual journey to the world of flowers in the art world and helped them to understand what flowers mean and to enhance their art skills. Magical Inspirations, an art and design workshop, was conducted by Rajdeep Ranawat, OS, batch of 97, in collaboration with the fashion design department. Rajdeep enlightened the students about the importance of pursuing a hobby and how an inspiration can lead to an artwork that can further transcend to a wonderful creation. A virtual sculpture 3D sketchmaking workshop was organized by the sculpture department for 11th and 12th grade students. The resource person, Mrs. Sikandar Singh, an eminent artist of national and international fame, shared his experience in this field. Students enjoyed the interaction and learned a lot. In a first of its kind initiative, a history club was founded in the last year. The history club aspires to include all inquisitive students and teachers and other lovers of our heritage so that we can research the rich heritage of the school and its environs. This year, yet another new club came into existence. The Sana Writers Club was established for aspiring writers. I'm very happy to share that we are collaborating with a New York-based creative writers workshop to hone the skills and the talents of our student writers. The Sanaa Nature Club Wild Orchids sensitizes students on the environment and various issues related to the environment by celebrating and taking part in a month-long Green Gurukul Challenge organized by Waste Warriors. In an online painting and slogan writing competition organized by the Himachal Pradesh Council for Science, Technology and Environment for Earth Day, Ayan Gautam of Upper 3 grabbed the second position in the online junior painting competition. He has received a cash prize of rupees 1,500. The Nature Club took up many activities on a virtual platform and celebrated 21st March, World Forestry Day, by a poster display. 22nd March, World Water Day, a poster display competition was organized by our Environment Club. A number of students participated in online painting as well as slogan writing competitions. World Earth Day was celebrated with a poster making competition. 5th June, World Environment Day, was celebrated by making all efforts to restore the ecosystem and manage the waste around us. On the 29th of July, International Tiger Day was celebrated by offering an opportunity for students to take part in the Doon School Save the Tiger event. Our PD students enthusiastically took part in collage making and painting competitions. They also took a keen interest in MUN Club activities, poster making competitions, etc. A virtual inter-section collage making competition was held for students of lower 3 and upper 3. A virtual intersection collage making competition with the theme Save Water, Save Life was also held. In PD, Form Lower 3 and Upper 3, students attended MUN sessions every fortnight. An in-house history quiz for class 10 and 12 history students was organized. A psychology workshop for making case profiles were among other activities organized for our students. The arts department encouraged our students to participate in the Jindal Art Fest organized by Vidya Devi Jindal School. Entries were sent for Abhyuday, an IPSC art festival organized by Assam Valley School. Sanvi Serene of Upper 6 has been awarded honorable mention for an entry for the event Embroidery. Uday Singh Kadian of Lower 6 has been awarded an honorable mention for his event entry Cartooning. Sukriti Dehlu and Drishti have been honored with the Spotlight Award for the entry for the event Digital Manipulation. A team of 3 students represented Sanaa in the mathematics conclave at Aditya Birla World Academy, Mumbai. Our students participated in the Hanoi Open Math competition and qualified for round 2. Adit Goel and Ravinandani Chauhan further qualified by being amongst the top 25 competitors from our country. A team of 4 students comprising Bhavya Singh, Himanshu Sabharwal, Aditya Kalon, and Ravinandani Chauhan represented Sanaa in Exponentia, the inter-school maths quiz at Universal World School, and they reached the semi-finals. A large number of students took part in Aryabhatta Ganit Challenge organized by the CBSE. Many of our students took part in the Ramanujan Maths Scholarship Olympiad 2021. And 2 of our students, Aradhya Narula and Vihan Kandoy, made their places in runners-up list of the All India level students. The Lawrence School Sanaa took part in integrated an All India Maths Symposium at Shiv Nadar School, where 18 students took part in quiz and 4 faculty members took part in content creation and research paper presentations. 2 content creations and 1 research paper were shortlisted, and Mr. Deepak Pant's content and Mr. R.P. Gautam's research paper bagged the 2nd position at the All India level. An inter-house quiz for juniors and seniors was organized in collaboration with the faculties of science and computers. A maths aptitude test was organized for classes lower 3 to upper 5. SUPW activities are at the heart of everything that we do. Some of the activities included are SUPW students packing stationery items for the students of Shanti Niketan Chhatravas, Dakshai. Our SUP students packed masks and sanitizers for the residents of Gram Panchayat Garkhal. A One Mahotsav was held with our students participating in a tree plantation drive in collaboration with the Society for the Preservation of Kasauli and its environs. General Davar was very much with us and a strong support in this. The school employees initiated a fire lane project through Shamdan. A 6-kilometer fire lane project work is in full swing to tackle the issue of forest fires, which are common during the warm season. The fire lane is also the boundary of the school and will prevent illegal encroachment as well as any entry that is not allowed in the future. The school presented 5 CCTV cameras to our frontline workers of the Garkhal police. Sana deployed our school ambulance to serve the district administration to provide better healthcare facilities to the people of District Solan. The school conducted 4 COVID relief camps and vaccination drives in the last 1 year. I'm happy to share that all members of staff and families above the age of 18 have been vaccinated on the campus. In the last year, many projects saw great success and progress. These include renovation of 5 staff accommodations, reappropriation of an old building to serve as a new bank building, drilling of 2 injection recharging bore wells, maintenance and repair of numerous school buildings, renovation of the Birdwood Cloister, a 10-lane indoor shooting range, renovation of the holiday home is under progress, the Peastead project saw completion, a new girls' dormitory is well under progress, staff accommodation is making rapid progress. We are very proud to acknowledge the achievements of old Sanarians in various spheres of life. This year, we are honoring Lieutenant General Ajay Singh, AVSM, SBD class of 1980, Commander-in-Chief, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, with the Old Sanarian Achievers Award. Finally, I wish to thank all the members of our Board of Governors, honorable members of the Lawrence School Sanar Society, the Old Sanarian Society, all Old Sanarians, all our wonderful parents, well-wishers and friends of the school for their trust, guidance and their unflinching support that has helped us to take yet another step forward towards making Sanar one of the best schools in the world. With this, ladies and gentlemen, I conclude my speech. Thank you. Never give in.
Greetings of the day. The OS Achievers Award 2021. Lieutenant General Ajay Singh, ABSM, Commander-in-Chief, Andaman and Nicobar Command. Lieutenant General Ajay Singh, ABSM, assumed charge as the 16th Commander-in-Chief of the Andaman and Nicobar Command on 1st June 2021. The Andaman and Nicobar Command is the only tri-services theatre command of the country and is a harbinger of the larger similarly planned theaterization of the country's Army, Navy and Air Force capabilities. A fifth-generation Army as well as Cavalry Armored Corps officer with family service of over 162 years since 13 September 1858. He is an alumnus of the Lawrence School Sanar and NDA and IMA. He was commissioned in December 1983 into 81 Armored Regiment, a regiment raised by his late father. The general has held sensitive posts at the Army headquarters as the additional DG at the Military Operations Directorate and has been the Director General of Financial Planning and also the Director General of Military Training. Other than a rifle company in active operations, Lieutenant General Ajay Singh has commanded an armored regiment, brigade, and division and a corps deployed on the border in Punjab and Rajasthan. Lieutenant General Ajay was also selected to attend a UN Senior Mission Leader course at Indonesia, as well as the Royal College of Defence Studies in the UK. Lieutenant General Ajay Singh has recently authored 3 key studies. These include the initial draft of the Army's Land Warfare Doctrine 2018, the Army Headquarters Reorganization Study 2019, and an important operational study concluded in 2020. The general was an active part of the flood relief efforts in Uttarakhand in 2013 and in UP and Bihar in 2017 and in Kerala in 2018, and the government's COVID amelioration efforts. He is currently pursuing a PhD on emerging trends in China and Pakistan relations with reference to CPEC and its implications for India. During his service of over 37 years, the general officer has been awarded an AVSM and commendation cards 8 times, thrice from chiefs of the army staff, 4 times from army commanders, and once from a CISC at headquarter IDS. In addition to being the SINCAN, he is also a colonel of the regiment of 7 armored regiments, 45 cavalry, and 55, 56, 58, 71, 81, and 86 armored regiments. We are proud to announce that Lieutenant General Ajay Singh, AVSM, Commander-in-Chief, Andaman and Nicobar Command, an alumnus of the school, batch of 1980, Shivalik House, is the OS Achiever of the Year 2021. It is an honor for all of us.
our guest of honor, Lieutenant General Ajay Singh, AVSM, Commander-in-Chief of the Joint Command of Forces, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, to address us all.
Good evening, Mr. Dillon, the headmaster, Sonarians, old Sonarians, teachers, staff. I congratulate you and wish you the best on the 174th Founders. I also like to convey gratitude on conferral of the Old Sonarian Achievers Award for 2021. I am deeply humbled and would like to place on record that I am convinced that there are many others who are far more deserving of this honor, but possibly at this moment may not have got so recognized. I would also like to place on record my gratitude for so many old Sonarians who passed on so much to us, for our teachers who taught, molded and guided us, and our colleagues and classmates, for the learning is the most at that level. But learn what? What is that essential set of values and qualities that Sana passes down year after year? The spirit of Sana, which we've all been so privileged to have imbibed. Fight the good fight. Never give in. For you may not win, you'll yet come in if you stick it still. So thank you. Sana and the armed forces have had a connect as old as our school itself. I believe in the forthcoming coffee table book, we will see a little bit of this. Prior signing off to our students, there are just three things I would like to convey. The first is about you yourselves. The second is about our country. And the third is about your journey to the end of your rainbow. The first, about you yourself. When we were your age, We often heard people tell us, please enjoy it. We never understood because we were waiting to pass out of school and experience the independence of college. Believe me, these are memories you will cherish long into the autumn of your life. Slow down, smell the flowers along the way, enjoy every moment. We only live once. If you live right, once is enough. There is no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The pot of gold is in every day to the journey to the end of the rainbow. That every day is what you must cherish. For our girls, I'd like to say, we have 2 daughters ourselves. I think I'm very proud to be an Indian. We offer so many opportunities to our girls. I think in January, the coming January, the NDA examination too is open to girls. Go forth and charter your own destiny. I'm convinced it is our girls, our ladies, our mothers who are the strength of the fabric of our society. Something about our country. We are all proud. But as I look back, I think a few things which make me the most proud of our country. First, our civilizational heritage. Thousands and thousands of years of rich cultural heritage. Our religious diversity. We are a country which is always absorbed. There are Jews who came here when they were persecuted everywhere else in the world and found a home amongst us. There are Parsis who were persecuted in Iran and they came to our shores and they became one of us and they do us so proud. We are the fountainhead of Sikhism, Buddhism, Jainism. They've gone to other parts of the world from here. So I think, children, we must always remain cognizant and proud of our religious diversity. We must also remain proud of the fact we do not covet anyone else's land, but we are very fiercely protective of our own. We protect our motherland, and what better example to remember today than Second Lieutenant Arun Kejriwal, Paramveer Chakra, and so many other old Sonalians who donned the uniform to protect our motherland and serve our nation. As we grew up and you grew up, I would only implore you to first of all be good citizens, work to make our country a country your children will be proud to grow up in. Lastly, something about your own journey to the end of your rainbow. Friendship, it's wisely said, is nurtured in solitude, but character is formed in the stormy billows of the world. It is in those stormy billows, when sometimes life feels tough or the going gets tough, that you will be surprised how often you will find that reservoir of strength just by falling back on the old school motto, never give in. Thank you. Never give in. Jai Hind.
It is indeed a great honor and a privilege to have our own General Ajay Singh, Commander-in-Chief, the Andaman and Nicobar Command, as a guest of honor. You have certainly inspired our entire community of learners with your fine address. Thank you very much, dear General Ajay Singh. It is a matter of great pride and honor that the Lawrence School Sanaa has entered its 175th year since foundation, and we shall celebrate our Dodrans Bicentennial founders on the 2nd October 2022.